You on? Test, 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 test. Welcome to Hinton, Iowa for your broadcast of Forward Digital Solutions Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Tonight, the Hinton Blackhawks are going to take on the MMCRU Royals in a War Eagle Conference matchup. Looking at the conference standings, MMCRU finds themselves in a two-way tie for second at 5-1, trailing Unity Christian, who still stands at 6-0. The Hinton Blackhawks are 3-2 in conference play. That's good for fifth, with an overall record of 8-7. MMCRU comes in ranked 8th and with the overall record of 13-2. Fresh off a victory last night over George Little Rock, the Royals were able to come away with a 50-27 victory last night. The Blackhawks had a week off as Tuesday night's games got snowed out with Akron. We'll make those up next week. So the Blackhawks are coming off. The last game was last Friday, 1 week ago tonight, a 73-56 loss to Renton St. Mary's. So we'll be back after a word from our sponsors. You're watching Forward Digital Solutions. We'll be back with your starting lineups after this break.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Forward Digital Solutions coverage of Blackhawk basketball. Coming up in about 3 minutes, you're going to have the varsity girls taking on MMCRU Royals. The Royals, the 8th-ranked team in the state, and coming off a victory last night over George Little Rock, 50-27. The Blackhawks have been well rested, and they should get a couple players back tonight that have been gone due to injury. So we'll see how that benefits them. But a tough assignment tonight taking on the Royals. Only losses are to a tough Unity Christian team and a ranked KP Panthers team a couple weeks ago. So 13-2 overall record for MMCRU. Let's take a look at Coach Jillian Lecce's starting lineup for the Royals. Starter number 3 will be Taylor Harpenaugh. She's a junior, averaging 10.9 points a game. Number 11, Emily Dreckman, also a junior, averaging 13.6 points a game. Number 21, Cora Alish, a sophomore, averaging 9.1 points a game. Number 23, Jalen Bork, a senior, averaging 10.1 points a game. And round out the starting lineup will be number 45, Ellie Hilbrands. She's a junior, averaging 12.6 points a game. Leading rebounders for the Royals, Ellie Hilbrands leads at 7.4 rebounds per game, and Emily Dreckman second on the team at 7 rebounds per game. Now let's look at your starting lineup for the Hinton Blackhawks. They come in at 8-7 overall, 3-2 in the War Eagle. Again, having not played since last Friday night due to some weather issues on Tuesday. Coach Matt Leary's starting lineup looks like this. Number 3, Aubrey Lake. She's a sophomore, averaging 7.9 points per game. Number 15, Anna Coffey. She's a junior, averaging 13.1 points a game. Number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna, a freshman, averaging 7.8 points a game. Number 32, Bella Badar, junior, averaging 13.9 points a game. And rounding out the starting lineup for Matt Leary's Hawks is Mia Fleckenstein, a sophomore, averaging 3.1 points per game. Leading rebounds for the Blackhawks, Anna Coffey leads the way at 7.8 rebounds per game. And Ashlyn Kavarna is second on the team with 6.3 rebounds per game. So we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. We'll get you started for this game. We're still a minute from game time. You're watching Forward Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching pregame of your Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Tonight's varsity girls matchup, a War Eagle Conference matchup, is going to feature the MMCRU Royals versus your Hinton Blackhawks. Again, MMCRU comes in at 13-2 overall, 5-1 in the War Eagle. That's good for second place. Hinton comes in at 8-7 overall and 3-2 in the War Eagle, which is good for fourth place. They're going to go through the starting lineups and a national anthem. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back after this commercial. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. I'm Trevor Case. Got your coverage of War Eagle Conference basketball tonight between MMCRU Royals and your Hinton Blackhawks. Starting lineups have been done. The teams are getting their final checks, and we're going to be underway here in 30 seconds or less. Here from Hinton, Iowa. Again, MMCRU comes in at 13-2 overall. The Blackhawks 8-7. MMCRU's 5-1 in conference play, and the Blackhawks coming at 3-2. So it'd be a big victory. The Blackhawks can pull it off tonight, but it's a tough task because MMCRU has a very good squad. Getting ready to tip it off, it's going to be Anna Coffey jumping for the Blackhawks against Ellie Hildebrands for MMCRU Royals. And we're going to be off, and Hildebrands is going to tip it back. Ball will be controlled by Cora Alish. Shot in the corner by Bork is off, no good. We have a rebound, but we have a foul. Foul is going to be on number 10, Aubrey Lake. That'll be her first and the team's first. So the Royals will inbound the ball out of bounds. Dreckman will inbound the ball. Inbound to Hildebrands. She loses it. Lake recovers, dives on the floor. Kind of trapped with the ball right now, and we're going to get a 5-second call. Well, they're going to call her out of bounds, but the same result. It's going to be Royal basketball underneath their own hoop. Looks like Dreckman will inbound the ball again. No score here, just underway, first quarter. Ball's going to be into Alish. And Cora Alish is going to shoot the three. It's going to be good. And MMCRU is going to take an early 3-0 lead. Foul is going to be called on number 21. That's Cora Alish. That'll be her first foul and the team's first foul. And the Blackhawks will take the ball out of bounds. Ashton Cavarno will inbound to Anna Coffey. Coffey brings the ball across half court. Coffey drives. Ball's tipped away. She gets her own rebound. Fleckenstein kicks it out to Aubrey Lake, top of the key. The shot is up, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Harpenaugh. That's Taylor Harpenaugh with the rebound for the Royals. She'll bring the ball up the court. Front court to Dreckman. Over to Alish. Dreckman with the three-point, and it's up and good. And the Royals have a quick 6-0 lead as we're at 6:45 to go first quarter. Ball in the front court to Aubrey Lake. She'll head to the hoop. Drives, shots up, no good. No foul called. Rebound's going to be by Bork. She kicks it ahead to Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh's three-point shot hits nothing, but it's rebounded by the Royals underneath. That's going to be Alish. But there's going to be a foul called, and so it'll be Blackhawk basketball out of bounds. I guess no foul called. Maybe she just stepped out of bounds. Ball's inbound to Lake. Lake comes to the front court. Kicks it out to Badar. Three-point shot by Bella Badar is good. That would help Hinton a lot tonight if Badar can get that stroke going. As it seems as though the Royals are content to shoot some threes, and the Blackhawks might have to match that. Good ball movement here, around by the Royals. Bork from the side, three-point shot's no good. Rebound by Ashlyn Cavarno for the Blackhawks, and she'll bring the ball up the court. Briefly harassed by Dreckman, but she backs off. Badar with the ball, she drives. Shot is up, no good. A little contact, nothing's called. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be MMCRU basketball. So the Royals have the ball, up by 3, as Emily Dreckman brings it to the front court. Over to Cora Alish. Alish with a three-point shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Aubrey Lake. She kicks it hard to head to Anna Coffey. Coffey to the hoop. Shot's blocked by Dreckman. Pretty clean block. Harpenaugh brings the ball to, no, it's Alish, sorry. Alish brings the ball, passes it to Harpenaugh. Hildebrands with a long 2. It'll be a 2-point shot, but it's good. And the Blackhawks trail by 5, as now the Royals will employ full court press. Ball's tipped away, gathered by Harpenaugh. Back to Dreckman. Shot is up and good. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Leary as the Blackhawks trail 10-3. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Blackhawk basketball. We'll be back after this word from our sponsor.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. This is your Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of Blackhawk varsity girls action right now. We have the boys game to follow as Aubrey Lake brings the ball up court for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks trailing 10-3. We have under 5 minutes to go first quarter. So far, a three-pointer by Bella Badar is all of the Blackhawks scoring. As Kavarna drives, shots up, no good. Some height inside for the Royals is making it difficult for the Blackhawks to get the easy layups. Inside to Hillbrands. She's going to make the two-point shot and draw the foul. Blackhawk foul is going to be on number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna. That'll be her first and the team's second foul. Checking in for the Blackhawks, it'll be number 40. That's Madison Holmes, freshman. So Hillbrands will be at the line shooting one. Hillbrands is shooting 67% on the year, and she sinks that to extend the lead to 10. So Blackhawks trail by 10 as Aubrey Lake brings the ball to front court. Gives it up to Badar. Badar a long ways from the hoop, and Dreckman's pretty close to her. I don't think she's going to get a shot off. Pass into Holmes. Good pass, but it's kind of kicked away, and they lose the ball out of bounds. It'll be Royals basketball. So Jalen Bork inbounds it to Emily Dreckman. Dreckman will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Shot in the corner by Bork is no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Kavarna, and she'll bring the ball into the front court for the Blackhawks. To the hoop. Shoots a soft jumper, no good. Rebounded by Dreckman, ahead to Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh to the basket. It's up and good. So 3:30 to go first quarter. Blackhawks trail by 12, and Lake will bring the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Shot is up and good for the Blackhawks. That'll give Aubrey Lake her first 2 points of the evening. Pass into Hillbrand, slapped away by Lake and out of bounds. We're going to have a couple Royals checking in. We'll have number 35, Maya Holmes, checking in, and number 15, Kirsten Lecce, will be checking in for the Royals. Dreckman will inbound to Holmes. Holmes kicks it out to Harpenaugh. Harpenaugh's three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Bork. Bork's shot is back up and good, I believe. The basket's good. And we'll have Jalen Bork, the senior, at the line shooting one. She's shooting 63% on the year. Shot is up and good. And the Blackhawks need to find some offense to stay in this game early on. 18-5 in favor of the Royals. Under 3 minutes to go, first quarter. Lake and Coffey trying to break the full court press, and Lake does as she draws a foul. That foul is going to be on number 15, Kirsten Lecce. That'll be her first personal and the team's second. So Badar will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks. Ball stolen away by Bork, kicks it ahead to Lecce. Lake tries to guard her, and now she gives it up to Maya Holmes. Kicks it over to Emily Dreckman. Harpenaugh feeds Maya Holmes down low. Ball's tipped away, stolen away by Anna Coffey. Ball stolen back away by Maya Holmes underneath the Harpenaugh. Quick pass over to Bork. She misses, rebounded by Anna Coffey. That ball stolen away by Harpenaugh. Back to Bork, and Bork's shot is up and good. And we're going to have a full timeout taken by Coach Matt Leary as the Blackhawks find themselves down by 15 early at 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. We'll be back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball Here's a word from our sponsors.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Ooh.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Blackhawk basketball. You're the varsity girls game. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Maddie Holmes drives down, kicks it back out to Bella Badar. Badar with the long two. It's good. And that gives Badar 5 of the Hinton 7 points so far tonight. So now we got 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Dreckman will bring the ball in the front court. Reuter's checked in for the Royals. Molly Reuter, and Aubrey Lake challenges her, goes to the basket, and that foul is going to be on number 5, Molly Reuter. That'll be her first personal foul and the team's third. That'll put Aubrey Lake at the line. Aubrey's shooting 61% from the free throw line on the year. Aubrey's first shot is up and good. Lake's second shot is up and good as well. And we're going to have Harpana and Alice checking back in for the Royals. Maya Holmes will inbound to Emily Dreckman. Dreckman will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Maya Holmes tries to feed Hillbrands underneath. It's tipped away by Madison Holmes. Rebounded by Badar, and she kicks it over to Coffey. Coffey in the front court, drives the hoop, kicks it out to Aubrey Lake. Aubrey Lake drives the hoop. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey, and it's good. And that'll get Anna Coffey involved in the scoring on the evening. And we're going to have a timeout Royals now as the Blackhawks have a little run down by 9. It's a 30-second timeout. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Blackhawk basketball. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsor.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Your coverage of Blackhawk basketball. As the Royals lead 20-11 on the Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. And Alish in the corner tries to pass inside, but we're going to have an offensive foul. Offensive foul is on number 45, Ellie Hillbrands. That's going to be her first personal and the team's fourth. So Blackhawks will inbound the ball. Anna Coffey will inbound to Aubrey Lake. MMCRU with the full court press right now. Coffey tries to leave it for Lake, but it's tipped away, stolen by Harpanaugh. Harpanaugh shots up, no good. We're going to have a foul on Aubrey Lake. That'll be Aubrey's second personal foul and the team's fourth personal foul. So that gives the Blackhawks 4, Royals 4 in the first half. It'll send Taylor Harpanaugh to the line, shooting 2 free throws. She's a 58% free throw shooter on the year. First shot by Harpanaugh is up and good. Bella Badar is going to check back in for the Blackhawks, and Aubrey Lake will take a seat. As Aubrey has those 2 first quarter fouls. Second shot by Harpanaugh is up. It's also good. So Ashley Gavarno will bring the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks, trailing by 11 with under 1 minute to go first quarter. Kyra Peters has checked in the game for the Blackhawks as well during that last timeout. Long shot by Caverna's no good. Rebounded by Hilbrands. Kicks it ahead to Alish. Will bring the ball in the front court. Alish pulls up for a long two, and it's good. Cora Alish with 5 points in the first quarter here, as we have 30 seconds to go first quarter. Blackhawks down by 13. Caverna drives the hoop. She's cut off, and shot is blocked, but I think we're going to have a travel, yes. Blocked by Bork, but she wasn't able to keep her feet, and a travel is going to be called. The ball go back to the Blackhawks. With 20 seconds to go, Bella Badar will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks underneath their own hoop. Kicks it into Anna Coffey, just beats the 5-second call. Long shot by Badar is no good. Rebound by Madison Holmes. Kick back out to Badar. Badar will drive the hoop, and the shot is up and good. And that'll give Badar 7 points in the first quarter as Dreckman shoots a long three. No good, off the rim. So that brings the end of the first quarter as your Blackhawks trail by 11. 24-13 on the Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be back after this word from one of our sponsors.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're at the first quarter break, just getting ready to start the second quarter here as the Blackhawks trail 24-13 on the scoreboard. Bella Badar, the leading scorer for the Blackhawks in that first quarter, was 7, and Aubrey Lake added in 4 points. For the Royals, they have balanced scoring. Emily Dreckman with 5, Cora Alish with 5, Bork with 5, and Hilbrands with 5. And Taylor Harpenaugh added in 4, so their scoring's been distributed very evenly amongst the 5 starters. They have the 11-point lead, as it looks like it's going to be MMCRU basketball inbound on the far side. Harpenaugh inbounds to Dreckman. Dreckman brings the ball in the front court. Dreckman with a three-pointer, well out of the distance, but it's good. That was a good 3-4 feet behind the free-throw line, three-point line, but it was good. And that'll extend the lead for the Royals. Anna Coffey brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Badar has it now, dribbling, trying to set the offense. A little more of a motion offense for the Blackhawks now as we have some cutters cutting through the lane. Badar feeds Caverna. She's one of those cutters. She backs off, shoots a two-pointer. It's tipped. Hilbrands gets the rebound, kicks it ahead to Alish. She decides not to shoot it, kicks it over to Harpenaugh, passes up the three-pointer, drives in for the two, tipped away and rebounded by Dreckman. Feed inside to Hilbrands. She spins, shot is up and good. Some nifty footwork there by Hilbrands as she has 7 points now, and the Royals have extended their lead to 16 here in the second quarter. Just under 7 minutes to go, second quarter. Blackhawks thrown by 16. Peters tries to feed Badar on the cut, and it's stolen away by Alish. Pass tipped away by Coffey, but there's going to be a foul called on Anna Coffey. That'll be Anna's first personal foul and the team's 5th. Checking back in for the Blackhawks will be number 12, Cadence Peters, and number 45, Mia Fleckenstein. So you have Cadence Peters, Kyra Peters, Fleckenstein, Badar, and Coffey on the court for the Blackhawks. Ball tipped away by Badar, gathered by Fleckenstein. And Badar is going to bring the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Cadence Peters drives, tries to get the pass off, and we're going to have foul is going to be on number 23, Jalen Bork. That's going to be her first personal and the team's 5th. So at the line for the Blackhawks, we're going to have Cadence Peters. First free throw's missed. Cadence shooting 75% on the year. And the second free throw is up and good. So Blackhawks trail by 15 as we have 6 minutes to go, second quarter. Ball in the front court to Dreckman. Back to Cora Alish. And we have a 3-second call underneath on the Royals. The ball will go back to the Blackhawks. Coffey will inbound the ball to Badar, who will walk the ball up court. As we're at 5:50 to go, second quarter. Fleckenstein with the ball up front. Kyra Peters passes over to Bella Badar. Badar back to Peters. Badar drives, kicks to Cadence Peters. Cadence Peters with a three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hilbrand. She'll kick it off to Dreckman, who will bring the ball up court for the Royals. Now in the front court to Harpanaugh. Feeds Jalen Bork down low, and that shot by Bork is up and good. And with that basket, 5:10 to go, second quarter. The Blackhawks are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. It's Fuller Digital Solutions, and you're watching Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. You're watching the varsity girls game with 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Hinton trails by 17 as Anna Coffey will inbound to Aubrey Lake, and she'll bring the ball up court for the Blackhawks. Make sure you follow Fuller Digital Solutions on Facebook and YouTube for all your coverage of high school events in Northwest Iowa. You can watch wrestling, basketball. There's some coverage, talk of baseball and softball this summer as well, so lots of things to look forward to. As we wind up the postseason for girls basketball and wrestling, we'll get into the spring and summer sports as well. Long three-pointer by Bella Badar, no good, off the rim, out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Royals. So Dreckman will inbound the ball over there to Cora Alish, and Alish will walk the ball up the court for the Royals as we have 4:30 to go in the second quarter. Dreckman feeds Bork down low. Bork's shot is up and good. That's tough to defend. There's too much height there. And Bork gets the easy 2 points. So Jalen Bork now takes the team lead for the Royals with 9 points in the first half. Badar drives, shots up, no good, but she's going to draw the foul. I think that's number 11, Emily Dreckman. And it is. And that'll be Emily's first foul and the Royals' 6th team foul of the first half. So Bella Badar will be at the line shooting 2. Badar's first shot is up and good. Badar's leading Hinton scoring with 8 points this half. Bella Badar is shooting 71% on the year. Second free throw is up and good. And checking back in for the Blackhawks will be Ashlyn Kavarna as Cadence Peters takes a seat. So the ball's going to be inbounded to the Royals. Harpanaugh will block the ball up the court. You have Fleckenstein, Lake, Coffey, Kavarna, and Badar on the court for the Blackhawks. Hilbrands gets a rebound. The shot's back up and good. That's going to give Ellie 9 points this first half. Really balanced scoring for the Royals as Lake drives back in for the Blackhawks. Shot is up and good. And that's going to give Lake her 6th point in this first half. And the Blackhawks trail by 17 as the ball is quickly in the front court. The Royals, Dreckman with the 3-point shot. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Mia Fleckenstein. Badar pulls up for a 3-pointer. Shot is no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. Shot is up. They're going to say no shot. It was on the floor. And that's going to be a foul on number 3, Taylor Harpinaugh. That's going to be her first personal and the team's 7th. So Anna Coffey will go to the line shooting a 1-and-1. Anna Coffey shooting 70% on the year. Maya Holmes back in the game for the Royals. You have Holmes, Bork, Dreckman, Harpinaugh, and Alish in the game for the Royals. Shot's no good by Coffey, rebounded by Dreckman, kicked ahead to Harpinaugh. In head to Alish, back out front to Dreckman. Bork with a 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Cora Alish, that shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Maya Holmes. Kick back out to Dreckman. Dreckman at the top of the key, shot's no good. And the rebound's going to be fought over by Maya Holmes and Anna Coffey. It's going to be a jump ball, and possession arrow is going to give the ball to the Blackhawks. Number 5, Molly Reuter checks back in for the Royals, as Emily Dreckman will take a seat. 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Aubrey Lake will bring the ball up for the Blackhawks. We're going to have a foul called on number 23, Jalen Bork, for the Royals. And that should be 1-and-1 for Ashlyn Kavarna. So Kavarna goes to the line. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. She's shooting 58.8% on the year from the free throw line. First shot for Ashlyn is up and good. That'll be Ashlyn's first points of the evening. We have 3:04 to go in second quarter. And Ashlyn Kavarna's second free throw is up, and that's good. So Blackhawks within 15 now as we go under 3 minutes to go second quarter. Harping on a Dreckman, a little hot, but Dreckman regathers the ball. Lake's able to steal that pass away to the hoop. The layup is up and good. So Harbor Lake gets the steal all the way to the other end for the easy layup, and the Blackhawks are within 13. Dreckman with the ball out front for the Royals. Harpinaugh feeds Maya Holmes. She kicks it out to Cora Alish. And there's going to be a double dribble called, and it'll be Blackhawk basketball, as number 24, Kyra Peters, checks back into the game for the Blackhawks. Anikoff will inbound the ball to Aubrey Lake. Lake will dribble the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Kavarna passes in to Mia Fleckenstein. Fleckenstein to the hoop. It's tapped away. Shot no good. Rebounded by Taylor Harpinaugh for the Royals. And she kicks it ahead the front court to Alish. Cross court to Emily Dreckman. She fakes the three, drives the hoop, kicks it back out to Molly Reuter. Over to Dreckman in the corner. And we're going to have a body foul, and that's going to be on number 10, Aubrey Lake. That'll be Lake's third personal foul of the first half, and the team's 6th. So Lake will take a seat real quick, and number 34, Avery Brigade, will check in, a freshman for the Blackhawks. Ball inbounded to Hillbrands. Out front to Harpinaugh. Dreckman shoots the three-pointer from the corner. It's up and good. And just like that, they're back in front by 16. So Anna Caulfield will dribble the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Gives it up to Kavarna, and they'll reset the offense. 1:30 to go second quarter. As Kavarna fakes a drive over to Cadence Peters. Sorry, that's Kyra Peters, my fault. Anna Coffey with the ball. She spins, the shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Emily Dreckman, and she'll bring it back in the front court for the Royals. Dreckman drives the hoop, kicks it out to Molly Reuter. And number 11, Emily Dreckman's going to be called with the offensive foul, illegal screen. That'll be her second and the team's 9th. So no free throws, that's an offensive foul, but the Blackhawks do get the basketball back, and Anna Coffey inbounds to Ashlyn Kavarna, who will walk it across the front court as we have 1:05 to go and counting in the second quarter. Coffey looking for someone who's cutting. Nobody there, so she takes it herself. into the free throw line, spins a shot, 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by Emily Dreckman. We have under 50 seconds to go in the first half. Dreckman to Harpanaugh. Over to Molly Reuter. Back to Dreckman. Dreckman drives. Offensive foul. That's the second offensive foul in a row by number 11, Emily Dreckman. And that'll be her third personal and the team's 10th. But again, offensive foul. It just gives the ball back to the Blackhawks. There'll be no free throws. And with that third foul, Emily Dreckman's going to take a seat as we have 37 seconds to go in the first half. And number 15, Kirsten Lecce will check in for the Royals. Bella Badar brings the ball across half court for the Blackhawks. Gives it up to Kavarna. 25 seconds to go first half. Ball stolen away by Maya Holmes. Kicks it ahead to Harpanaugh. She'll wait for the rest of her teammates. Back to Reuter. Harpanaugh with the ball out front with 12 seconds to go first half. Harpanaugh with the ball with 3 seconds to go. Long three, no good. And that's going to be the end of the first half, as your Blackhawks are going to trail 38-22 on the Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity girls basketball. Reminder to everybody, we not only have the second half of this game, but we also have the varsity boys coming up. And in between games, we're going to have coverage of Homecoming Royalty, as that event was COVIDed out in the fall. So we're going to replay that tonight. We'll have introductions and announcements of all the royalty from last fall's homecoming activities that were postponed. So you're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be back in approximately 8 minutes after these breaks from your commercials.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Yep, thanks.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're at halftime of the varsity girls game as your MMCRU Royals lead 38-22 over the hometown Hinton Blackhawks. First half, we had lots of balanced scoring for the Royals. Emily Dreckman leads all scorers tonight with 11 points in the first half. And then followed by number 23, Jalen Bork, had 9 points for the Royals. Ellie Hilbrands had 9 points for the Royals. Taylor Harpana added 4 points for the Royals. And Cora Alish added 5 points for the Royals to even out their scoring. For the Blackhawks, Bella Badar is your leading scorer with 9 points in the first half, followed by Aubrey Lake with 8 points. And then Anna Coffey, Ashlyn Kavarna chipped in a couple points apiece for the Blackhawks in the first half. The difference was three-point shooting, as the Royals were able to get inside shots and then kick it back out for those three-pointers, and the Blackhawks were able to hit a few three-pointers, but for the most part, their points came inside the three-point line. So we're about 45 seconds to go in the first half. Reminder, in between games, we're going to have royalty coverage for you from Hinton Blackhawks homecoming festivities that were canceled in the fall. They're going to do those tonight at halftime or between the boys and girls games. So we'll have that coverage for you here on Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be right back from this commercial break and the start of the third quarter. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. This is Trevor Case. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Make sure you follow Fuller Digital Solutions on Facebook or like this link on YouTube, and you'll get notifications of future events as they cover a lot of sports in Northwest Iowa. You've got the wrap-up of football, of basketball and wrestling seasons this winter, and then we'll move into the spring seasons and summer sports. And I know there's planning on covering some of those sports as well. So keep informed, Fuller Digital Solutions on Facebook. As we get the third quarter underway, the Royals will inbound the ball. Emily Dreckman with the ball in the corner over to Jalen Bork. It's tipped away by Ashlyn Kavarna, and Badar is going to come up with the steal. Badar will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals, or for the Blackhawks. My bad. Badar still plays for the Blackhawks. I just got confused for a second. So Badar is going to drive the ball in the Blackhawks, try to find an opening, and she's going to get called with the carry, as she kind of had a pause in her step there, and it'll be a turnover back to the Royals. So the Royals will inbound the ball as Dreckman will give the ball into Taylor Harpinaugh. Harpinaugh brings the ball in the front court back to Dreckman. Cora Alish now has the ball across court to Dreckman. Dreckman passes up the three, takes the 15-footer, no good. Gets her own rebound. Dreckman with the ball back up, no good. Tipped away by Cora Alish. She regains it to Harpinaugh at the free throw line. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. And Coffey will give it to Ashlyn Kavarna, who will bring the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Kavarna pulls up the three-pointer, no good. Rebound is going to be by Emily Dreckman for the Royals, and she'll bring the ball back the other way. Dreckman was the leading scorer for the Royals in the first half with 11. Badar led the Blackhawks with 9. In the corner, Jalen Bork shot is up and good. That three-pointer is going to extend the lead to 19 as we have 6:30 to go, third quarter. Lake drives, kicks it back to Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna from the free throw line, shot is no good. Lake tries to rebound it and was unable to save it as she went out of bounds. So it'll be Royals basketball with 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Dreckman brings the ball up court. Gives to Harpinaugh. Harpinaugh shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Dreckman. Dreckman's shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Harpinaugh, I believe. Harpinaugh's shot's a no good and rebounded by Anna Coffey. So lots of action here in the third, but not a lot of scoring. Kavarna handles the ball for the Blackhawks in the front court. Over to Badar. Bella's looking for a cutter. Nobody there. She'll give the ball back to Kavarna, and they'll reset. Kavarna drives the hoop, stops, and she's not able to find anybody in the capacity to it. She's in the air, and that's going to be a travel. The ball's going to go back to the Royals as number 40, Madison Holmes, and number 24, Kyra Peters check in for the Blackhawks as Ashlyn Kavarna and Mia Fleckenstein will take a seat with 5:48 to go, third quarter. So Cora Alish will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Over to Dreckman, over to Bork. Harpinaugh feeds Hillbrands back to Cora Alish. She tries to get it into Bork. It's tipped away, but Alish gets the rebound. Harpinaugh feeds Hillbrands. She spins. Ball's tied up on the floor. We're going to have a foul on number 15, Anna Coffey. That's going to be her second personal and the team's first this half. So the Royals will inbound the ball out of bounds. Up by 19 with 5:26 to go, third quarter. Dreckman underneath to Bork. Bork with the sky hook, no good. But there's going to be a foul. The foul is going to be called number 40, Madison Holmes. That'll be her first foul and the team's second of this half. That's going to put Jalen Bork at the free throw line, shooting 63%. First shot is up and good. And the Royals extend their lead to 20. Jalen Bork's second shot for the Royals up, and it's good as well. She hits a pair. That's going to bring Jalen scoring to 14 on the evening. And Coffey will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks. She gets it ahead to Kyra Peters. Peters throws it away to Harpinaugh. Harpinaugh to steal the shot. No good. Harpinaugh gets her own rebound. Ball's kicked away. It's going to be gathered by Bork. She feeds Dreckman underneath, and that shot's going to be up and good for the Royals. And they extend the lead to 23 as we have 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball tipped away by Dreckman, regathered by Lake. Ball in the front court. Peters to Badar underneath the hoop. The shot is up and good. And Badar is going to go to the free throw line to try to get the old-fashioned three-point play. Fouls on number 45, Ellie Hilbrands. That's going to be her second and the team's first this half. Badar at the line for the Blackhawks. Bella Badar shooting 71%. Free throws up, no good. Rebounded by Hilbrands. And she gives it to Cora Alice. She'll bring the ball into the front court for the Royals. Dreckman with the ball out front for the Royals. Alish in the corner to Harpinaugh. Harpinaugh's three-point shot is up and good. And that's going to give Harpinaugh 7 points on the evening. Lake's drive through the hoop, no good. Tries to get her own rebounds, tipped away, out of bounds, and it's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. This was last touched underneath there by one of the Royals. So Bella Badar inbound the ball for the Blackhawks as we have 4:23 to go, third quarter. Ball's in to Anna Coffey. Coffey's shot is up and good. I'll give Anna Coffey 4 points on the night. Harpinaugh on the front court over to Dreckman for the Royals. Cora Alish with the ball back to Harpinaugh. Bork feeds Hillebrands underneath. Ball's tied up. We're going to have a jump ball as Madison Holmes got her hands on the ball. The tied up ball is going to go to the Blackhawks. So Anna Coffey will inbound for the Blackhawks. And Lake will walk the ball across the front court for Hinton as we go under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Ball was not tipped. It just passed out of bounds, apparently, so it'll go to the Royals. Taylor Harpinaugh will inbound the ball to Emily Dreckman. Dreckman brings the ball into the front court. Lake, Badar, Holmes, and Coffey on the court for the Blackhawks. Alish, Hilbrands, Bork, Dreckman, and Harpinaugh on the court for the Royals. There'll be MMCRU ball underneath. Dreckman will inbound the ball. Into Hilbrands. Shot is up and good. She's also going to draw a foul. That foul is going to be our number 15, Anna Coffey. That's going to be her third personal foul and the team's fifth this half. Hilbrands at the line shooting 67%. Her free throw is up and good. Checking back in for the Blackhawks will be Ashlyn Kavarna. And it looks like Bella Badar will take a break. So Anna Coffey will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks. Royals in full court press here. Up by 25 with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Peters ahead to Holmes. Holmes underneath the hoop, shots blocked and rebounded by Dreckman. Ball's kicked away, rebounded by Peters. Peters stops, kicks it out to Coffey. Coffey drives to the hoop. The shot is up and good. That gives Anna 6 points on the night as we have 3:05 to go, third quarter. And Alice will bring the ball in the front court to Harpinaugh for the Royals. Dreckman looks for a three, decides not to. Harpinaugh will take the three-point shot. Shot is up and good. The Royals extend their lead with 2:45 to go, third quarter. Madison Holmes takes a three-pointer for the Blackhawks. No good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Kavarna. That shot is up, partially blocked, but there's going to be a foul underneath called on Emily Dreckman. That'll be Dreckman's fourth personal foul, I believe, and the team's second. That'll put Ashlyn Kavarna at the line for two. Kavarna shooting 58%. First free throw is up and good. Checking back in for the Royals will be 35, Maya Holmes, and number 15, Kirsten Lecce. Second shot for Ashlyn Kavarna. Up and good, and Badar's checked back in for the Blackhawks. Harping with the ball in the front court for the Royals. Tries to feed Maya Holmes down low, and there's going to be a foul underneath. Foul is going to be called number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna. That's going to be her second personal foul and the team's sixth foul this half. So Royals have the ball underneath their own basket. Bork's going to inbound the ball. Harpenoff for a three-point shot, top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Madison Holmes, and she gives it ahead to Lake, who will bring the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks, but then tries to get it to Cadence Peters. That pass is stolen away by Jalen Bork, and she'll bring it back across for the Royals. Harpenoff, 15-footer's good. And the Royals extend their lead to 26 as we have under 2 minutes to go in third quarter. Lake brings it in the front court for the Blackhawks, tries to drive. Foul's going to be on number 21, Cora Alish. That'll be her second personal foul and the team's third foul this half. Aubrey Lake will take a seat as Cadence Peters checks back in for the Blackhawks. Ball's inbound to Kavarna. Ball is swatted away by Bork. And then we have a travel on the rebound, and the ball will go back to the Blackhawks. So Blackhawks basketball, 1:47 to go, third quarter. Badar will inbound to Kavarna. Kavarna hands to Kyra Peters. The ball is slapped away. Gathered by Jalen Bork, who will walk the ball into the front court. Cora Alish. Cross court to Molly Reuter. Her long three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Bella Badar for the Blackhawks. And Badar will bring the ball back in the front court. 1:15 to go, third quarter. Blackhawks three-point shooter by Bella Badar, no good. Rebounded by Maya Holmes for the Royals. She'll kick it off to Alec Korish. Cora Alish, sorry. She's in the front court by Molly Reuter. Back to Alish. She drives. Underneath hoop, no good. Rebounded by Maya Holmes. And Maya Holmes' putback is good for the Royals. Under 1 minute to go, third quarter. Badar will walk the ball at court for the Blackhawks. Badar to Maddie Holmes. Cadence Peters with the ball in the corner. She drives back to Kavarna. Badar tries to drive. She's cut off. She's going to go to the hoop the rest of the way, and there's a foul on the floor before she can get there. And that Royal foul is going to be on number 21, Cora Alish. That's going to be her third personal and the team's fourth. With that foul, she's going to take a seat. That'll bring number 13, Isabel Olsen, into the game for the Royals. Badar inbound underneath with 23 seconds to go for the Blackhawks. Badar's pass to Kavarna tipped away. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Cadence Peters, top of the key, shot no good. Rebounded by Molly Reuter, and she's going to give it up to Jalen Bork. Bork walks the ball up the court. Bork's three-pointer well beyond the line, no good. Rebounded by Ashlyn Kavarna. Long three-quarter court shot by Ashlyn Kavarna is no good as we end the third quarter. The Royals lead 58-30 on your Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Just ready to start the fourth quarter here as it's 58-30. The Royals lead over the Hinton Blackhawks. Varsity girls action. We have varsity boys action coming up next. And in between games, we'll have coverage of the homecoming royalty festivities that were postponed from last fall. Into the front court for the Royals. Bork with the ball. Cora Alish drives, tries to kick it back to Bork. It's tipped away and gathered by Kavarna for the Blackhawks. Kavarna drives the hoop. It's stolen away by Jalen Bork. Bork ahead to Harpanaugh. Harpanaugh's shot is no good. She gets her own rebound after a loose ball, and it's going to be no good. Rebounded by Anna Coffey. So no change in the score, and Bella Badar walked the ball back up the court for the Blackhawks. Just underway, fourth quarter. Coffey looking for a shot or a pass. Mia Fleckenstein out front. Over to Lake. Lake tries to feed Badar underneath. It's tipped away and stolen by Hillbrands. She'll give it to Emily Dreckman. Dreckman will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Dreckman passes up a three-point shot. Cora Alice tries to drive. Jalen Bork will take a three-pointer. No good. Off the rim. Rebounded by Ashlyn Kavarna. And she'll walk the ball back up for the Blackhawks. Aubrey Lake, Ashlyn Kavarna, Mia Fleckenstein, Bella Badar, and Anna Coffey on the court for the Blackhawks. Taylor Harpanaugh, Cora Alish, Ellie Hillbrands, Emily Dreckman, and Jalen Bork on the court for the Royals. 6:15 to go fourth quarter. Dreckman takes a three-pointer, up and good. And that's going to give Emily Dreckman 16 points on the evening to lead all scorers. With 6:04 left in the fourth quarter, we have a full timeout by the Blackhawks. We'll take them with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at taggartpowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of varsity girls action for the Blackhawks. Just under 6 minutes to go, fourth quarter. We're coming out of a Hinton timeout here. We have Mia Fleckenstein with the ball up front. She gives it to Ashlyn Kavarna. Kavarna's three-point shot is good. And that'll give Ashlyn 7 points on the evening as the Royals inbound the ball, and Cora Alish will bring the ball up court for them. Tries to feed Maya Holmes underneath the hoop. It's tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Anna Caulfield inbound to Aubrey Lake, and she'll walk the ball off the court for the Blackhawks. Coffee out front over to Mia Fleckenstein. Fleckenstein tries to feed Badar. Ball's tipped away, but Badar rebounds the ball. Shoots a three-pointer. Three-pointer no good. Tipped around, rebounded by Anna Coffey. Coffey kicks to Mia Fleckenstein. She tries to take a drive, and she's going to be called for the travel. Checking in for the Blackhawks will be number 24, Kyra Peters, as Ashlyn Kavarna will take a break. Harpenall inbound the ball to Dreckman for the Royals, and Dreckman will bring the ball into the front court over to Cora Alish. Clear across court to Harpenall. Harpenall tries to feed Hillbrands underneath, and Badar tips the ball away, but Hillbrands tips it back to Cora Alish. The drive, the shot is up and good. And the Royals are able to extend their lead back to 30 with 4:45 to go fourth quarter. Lake drives to the hoop. Her shot's up and good. That'll give Lake 10 points on the evening for the Blackhawks. As of this point, she leads all Blackhawks scorers with 10. Holmes over to Harpenau. Harpenau passes up to three, back to Dreckman. Dreckman feeds Hillbrands. Dreckman with the long three, shot is no good. Tipped by Fleckenstein, rebounded by Badar, and she'll bring the ball up for the Blackhawks. Badar drives to the hoop, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hillbrands, and then Coffey ties her up. It's going to be a jump ball. Alternating possession is going to go to MMCRU, as we have a host of subs checking in the game. Avery Brigade, number 34, checks in for the Blackhawks. Number 12, Cadence Peters checks in for the Blackhawks. Number 5, Molly Reuter checks in for the Royals, along with 23, Jalen Borg. Ball into Coffey. Coffey passes off to Bella Badar. Bella with a three-pointer. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Harpenau. Harpenau walks the ball back up court for the Royals as we have 3:45 to go fourth quarter. Emily Dreckman drives the hoop. The scoop is no good. Ball is kicked around, rebounded by Dreckman. Gets her own rebound eventually. Puts it back up, and it's good. And the Royals lead by 30 with 3:30 to go fourth quarter. Anna Coffey will walk the ball up the court for the Blackhawks. As we're going to get a foul. Foul's on number 3, Taylor Harpenau. That's going to be her second personal foul on the team's fifth. Checking in for the Blackhawks will be number 43, Gabby Friesen, and number 4, Kennedy Spies. Checking in for the Royals is number 15, Kirsten Lecce. And number 13, Isabel Olsen. Passes into Cadence Peters. Peters' shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Peters herself. Rebounded by Brigade. And Avery Brigade puts the two-pointer back up and good for the Blackhawks. As we're right at 3 minutes to go fourth quarter, Molly Reuter walks the ball up the court for the Royals. You'll be able to catch a lot of these same girls this summer in varsity girls softball action. You can watch it right here on Fuller Digital Solutions coverage throughout Northwest Iowa. Most of the teams are covered somehow, home or away. So always make sure you follow that on Facebook. As the Royals throw the ball away, it'll be Blackhawk basketball out of bounds. A couple weeks left in the regular season of basketball, then it's on to tournament time. Wrestlers are wrapping up their competition tomorrow. They'll be heading to sectionals a week from tomorrow. Cadence Peters' drive shot, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Bork, and she'll bring it up court for the Royals. Reuter's pass to Bork. She kicks it back out. Shot is up. Number 13, Isabel Olsen makes the shot. Three-pointer's good. And Kennedy Spees will walk the ball up court for the Blackhawks as we go 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Ball tipped and stolen away by Molly Reuter temporarily. Now they're going to call jump ball as Kyra Peters was fighting the ball. Alternating possession, the ball is going to go to the Royals. On the floor for the Blackhawks, we have Cadence Peters, Gabby Friesen, Avi Brigade, Kyra Shaw, and Kennedy Spees. Shot is up, no good. Partially tipped, I believe. That's going to go out of bounds. As Kyra Shaw will bring the ball into the front court for the Blackhawks. Shaw drives, tries to pass it to Gabby Friesen. Ball's tipped away by number 51. That's Mackenzie Meyer. She's checked in for the Royals. Also number 31. I can't find that number. A couple new players in for the Royals, but I don't have all of them on my roster. Royals foul is going to send Avery Brigade to the line with 1:31 to go. Avery's first shot is up and good. Number 25, Avery Slinger, checking in for the Royals. Avery Brigade's second shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kirsten Lecce for the Royals. She loses the ball. Picked up by Mackenzie Meyer. And we're going to have a foul on number 12, Cadence Peters, for the Blackhawks with 1:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Royals inbound the basketball. It'll be in to Mackenzie Meyer. Three-point shot is up and good by Avery Slinger. And that extends the Royals' lead, 71-38 with 1 minute to go, fourth quarter. Shaw tries to drive for the Blackhawks, kicks it back to Spees. Spees tries to feed Friesen. It's stolen away inside, but Friesen steals it back around a jump ball with 56 seconds to go, fourth quarter. It'll be Blackhawk basketball out of bounds. Kennedy Spees will inbounds for the Blackhawks. Feeds Gabby Friesen underneath, over to Cadence Peters. Back to Kyra Shaw. Shaw drives, shoots. Shot was partially blocked there. Rebound's going to be gathered by Kirsten Lecce. She brings the front court. 39 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Cadence Peters steals the ball away for the Blackhawks. Ahead to Kyra Shaw. Shaw's shot is up and good. So Shaw gets on the scoring action for the Blackhawks. As Kirsten Lecce will walk the ball back up court for the Royals. 15 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Kenzie Meyer out front for the Royals. Ball tipped away. Back to Meyer. Meyer's just going to hold it as the game's going to end. That's going to be your varsity girls action final. 71-40 on the Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. You've been watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of varsity girls action. Reminder, we'll have the boys coming up in about 20 minutes, but we're also going to have homecoming festivities that were postponed from the fall. We'll be back after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Blackhawk basketball.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're in between the girls' game and the boys' game. Girls' game just ended with a 71-40 victory for the MMCRU Royals over the Blackhawks. The Royals are going to move to 14-2 in the season and 6-1 in conference play. The Blackhawks are going to drop to 8-8 in the season and 3-3 in conference play. We're getting ready for some homecoming festivities, but while we're waiting for that action, I'll give you some leading scores for both games. Leading scorer for the Royals, number 11, Emily Dreckman, had 18 points, followed by number 23, Jalen Bork, with 14 points. Taylor Harpenaugh added 12 points, and L.A. Hillebrands added 12 points for the Royals. For the Blackhawks, leading scorer on the evening was number 10, Aubrey Lake, with 10 points. Number 32, Bella Badar, added 9 points. Number 23, Ashlyn Kavarna, added 7. Anna Coffey added 6 to round out your scoring for the Blackhawks. So once again, the Blackhawks dropped to 8-8, 3-3 in the War Eagle. MMCRU is going to move to 14-2, 6-1 in the War Eagle. Steel Trail and Unity Christi by one game with a few games to go in War Eagle Conference play. Okay, we are waiting the homecoming royalty. I will try to let you know what's going on as our camera will try to follow the action. They're just getting some lighting set up and some other things. The host for the evening is going to be Caden Sussex and his partner Brooke Breifogel. They're going to be the MCs for the in-house part of this festivities. I'm Trevor Case. I'll be your host for you guys online, as you will not be able to hear what the hosts in the house are saying, but I will at least make sure you know who is walking in front of you on your screen. Again, this is a replay of the homecoming activities that were postponed from last fall due to COVID issues. So they decided to do it tonight to make sure we can honor all those people. Brooke Breifogel and Caden Sussex. Caden Sussex is the son of Chad and Jana Sussex. He participated in football and shot put and discus for track. He also likes spending time with his girlfriend. His favorite memory of high school is breaking pizza slice eating record at Pizza Ranch his junior year with 32 slices of pizza. Next year he plans to attend college for track, and I believe he just signed today to play at Grandview, so he's going to be participating in track there. Brooke Breifogel is the daughter of Patrick and Tanya Breifogel. She's involved in choir, show choir, robotics, National Honor Society, and FCCLA, as well as social media production here at Hinton High School. Her favorite memories are overnight trips with various school activities. Next year, Brooke plans to attend Iowa State for FCS and live in her parents' basement.
He also likes spending time with his girlfriend. His favorite memory of high school is breaking the pizza slice eating record at Pizza Ranch his junior year. He ate 32 slices of pizza. Next year he plans to attend college for track and field at Grandview while studying business and sports management. He also plans to never live in his parents' basement. To start off, we would like to introduce this year's senior escorts.
Senior escorts is going to be Claire Kasperbauer. She's the daughter of Tim and Lori Kasperbauer. Claire's part of the yearbook staff, student council, and the softball team. She works at the Hinton Daycare. Her favorite part of Hinton is getting to be a part of the numerous activities with her closest friends. Next year, she plans to attend college and major in health science field. Her partner tonight's Hunter Chuck Seibold. He's involved in track and student council. His favorite memory of Hinton is convincing everyone to call him Chuck. Next year, he plans to take culinary arts classes at WIT.
Tonight is Hunter Chuck Seibel. He is involved in track and student council. His favorite memory of Hinton is convincing everyone to call him Chuck. Next year, he plans to take culinary arts classes at WIT.
Now we're going to introduce the 2020 homecoming royalty, starting with the freshman, Celia Yower. Celia Yower is the daughter of Jeremiah and Crystal Yower. She enjoys playing volleyball, showing cows, and cheering on the boys every Friday night, and also stocking up on her peanut butter M&Ms. Her favorite memory of high school so far is bopping in the locker room with the girls before games and constantly being reminded to put her mask up. Thank you, Miss Stolp. Sailor is escorted by Bodie Benabus. Bodie is the son of Chris and Aaron Benabus. At Hinton, he is involved in football, baseball, basketball, and track. He loves hanging out with his friends. His favorite part of high school so far is football games with the boys and starting chants at the volleyball games. Those are your freshman royalty.
At Hinton, he is involved in football, baseball, basketball, and track. He loves hanging out with his friends. His favorite part of high school so far is football games with the boys and starting chants at the volleyball games.
Next, we have the sophomore royalty.
Next, we have the sophomore royalty.
Aubrey Lake is the daughter of Lauren and Rustin Lake. At Hinton, she's involved in basketball, volleyball, and softball. Outside of school, she loves fishing, hunting, hanging with friends, and going to church. Her favorite memory is when Coach Jacobs found out she was pregnant with a girl, and the entire softball team went crazy because she said girls are too much to handle. Escorting Aubrey is Glenn Carlson. Glenn's the son of Jamie and Eric Carlson. At Hinton, he's involved in baseball and football. Outside of school, he loves fishing, hunting, and hanging with his friends and family and going to church. His favorite memory is experiencing high school baseball and getting his first varsity start. That is your sophomore royalty.
His favorite memory is experiencing high school baseball and getting his first varsity start.
The junior couple begins with Madeline Fox. Madeline is the daughter of Eric and Jennifer Fox. She's involved in football and basketball cheer, show choir, track, and FCCLA, where she is the vice president of Iowa FCCLA. Her favorite memory of Hinton is signing Fergalicious over the intercom of FCCLA bus and having Miss List roast her over the intercom for forgetting homeroom treats. Madeline is escorted by Owen Eli. Owen is the son of Kirby and Janine Eli. In the summer, he loves to play baseball and go fishing with his friends. Even when it gets cold, you'll see him fishing on the ice. His favorite memory of high school is participating in freshman lip sync.
Fishing with his friends. Even when it gets cold, you'll see him fishing on the ice. His favorite memory of high school is participating in freshman lip sync.
That is your junior royalty. Now for our senior royalty.
Now, let's meet our senior royalty members.
Riley Johnson is the daughter of David and Kelly Johnson. She's involved in dance, cheer, golf, and National Honor Society. She loves hanging out with her friends or going outside to play with her dogs. Her favorite memory is going to Cone Park this year, creating a ramp at the Kids Hill, and almost getting kicked out. Next year, she plans to go to UNL and major in something in the medical field. Escorting Riley is Kate Hofling. Kate is the son of Scott and Pam Hofling. Kate is involved in football, basketball, and track at Hinton and likes snowmobiling outside of school. His favorite memory at Hinton is jamming out to International Harvester after a win on Friday night and hanging with the boys. Next year, Kate plans to go to school for Diesel Tech.
His favorite memory at Hinton is jamming out to International Harvester after a win on Friday night and hanging with the boys. Next year, Kate plans to go to school for Diesel Tech.
Our next senior couple begins with Gloria Robles. Gloria is the daughter of Angie and DJ Kunkel. Gloria is involved in cheer, National Honor Society, student council, and she loves spending time with the family. Her favorite memories of Hinton are spilling major tea in the cheer van with the girls. Next year, Gloria plans to attend Iowa and major in education and minor in English.
Her favorite
Escorting Glory is Jacob Means. Jacob is the son of Mike and Stacy Means. He enjoys playing basketball, golf, and hanging out with friends. His favorite memory of Hinton is hitting the game winner against West Sioux. Next fall, Jacob plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in sports management.
Escorting Gloria is Jacob Means. Jacob is the son of Mike and Stacy Means. He enjoys playing basketball, golf, and hanging out with friends. His favorite memory of Hinton is hitting the game winner against West Sioux. Next fall, Jacob plans to attend the University of Iowa and major in sports management.
And finally, it's my pleasure to introduce
Hinton's homecoming king queen. The homecoming queen is Taylor Reuter. Taylor is the daughter of Sherry and Ken Ryder. She is involved in track and National Honor Societies. She also loves hanging out with friends. Her favorite memories of high school are jamming out to music while driving to sporting events, not going to school for half her junior year, and meeting all of her best friends. But the best part is hiding plastic babies in Prophase room. Next year, Taylor plans to go to Iowa and major in health and human psychology. Escorting Taylor is Hinton's homecoming king, Derek Anderson. Derek is the son of Scott and Jody Anderson. He's involved in football, wrestling, track, band, and Central Student Ministries. His favorite part of Hinton is suiting up with the boys on Friday nights. Next year, Derek plans to play college football and major in psychology before going on to law school. That's going to conclude the royalty introduction. We're going to take a break. We're just in between action of the girls and boys game here at Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be back in approximately 10 minutes with starting lineups and get you ready for the boys action tonight in our varsity doubleheader on Fuller Digital Solutions.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Varsity girls game wrapped up a few minutes ago, then we had some homecoming celebrations, and now we're getting ready for the varsity boys action. Should be a good War Eagle Conference matchup between your Hinton Blackhawks that come in at 7-8 overall and 2-3 in the conference. The MMCRU Royals come in at 4-10 overall and 1-5 in the conference. Although MMCRU was able to pick up a win last night over George Little Rock, the Blackhawks played last Friday night, so it's been a week for the Blackhawks. They should be well rested. Hopefully everybody's healthy and ready to go. We'll be right back after this message with your starting lineups. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa for your varsity boys action between the Royals of MMCRU and your Hinton Blackhawks. Again, the Royals come with a record of 4-10 overall, 1-5 in the World Conference. The Blackhawks 7-8 overall, 2-3 in conference play. Starting lineups first for the visitors, the Royals of Coach Cam Kuchel. Number 1, Camden Steffen, averaging 15.5 points per game. Number 3, Cade Pepper. He's a senior, averaging 13.2 points a game. Number 21, Preston Astidius, a junior, averaging 5.2 points a game. Number 31, Derek Goff, a sophomore, averaging 6.3 points per game. Number 42, Mitchell Snepp, a freshman, averaging 5.5 points a game, will round out your starting lineup for the MMCRU Royals. For Coach John Spees, Hinton Blackhawks, we'll have number 20, Gavin Nelson, averaging 7.5 points a game. Number 22, Caleb Holmes, a junior, averaging 19.8 points a game. Number 30, Tate Linton, a senior, averaging 7.3 points a game. Number 32 is Landon Lovren, a junior, averaging 5 points a game. And round out the starting lineup for the Blackhawks, number 34, Desmond Riley, a senior, averaging 4.8 points per game. Leading rebounders for the Royals, you have Camden Steffen at 5.5 rebounds per game. Preston Astidius, a junior, has 5.1 per game. And Cade Pepper has 4.2 rebounds per game. For the Blackhawks, your leading rebounders, number 30, Tate Linton, a senior, 5.9 rebounds per game. And Landon Lovren, 4.6 points per game. So we're about ready for this World Conference matchup between the MMCRU Royals and your Hinton Blackhawks. You're watching coverage on Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton varsity boys action. as the girls fell to the visiting Royals 71-40. We're getting ready for boys action here. As we'll have a tip-off, jumping for Hinton will be number 32, Landon Loveren, and for the visiting Royals will be number 42, Mitchell Sneff. And the cheerleaders are off the court, and we're ready to go in here in Hinton. Here's the tip. Referee has to check the whistle. Sneff will tip for and the Royals will control the ball to start the game. Cade Pepper with the ball. He's going to give it over to Camden Steffen. Preston Astidius has the ball out front. Over to Goff in the corner. Goff's three-pointer is up and good. Just like the girls' game, MMCRU is able to start off with a three-pointer. Let's hope the score is a little bit different for the Blackhawks here. We'll see. We have plenty of game left. 7:26 to go, first quarter. Blackhawks break the full-court press. Caleb Holmes with a three-point shot in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Camden Steffen, and he'll bring the ball the other way. Shot is up. It's going to be no good because he's going to get called for the offensive foul. That's going to be number 1 Camden Steffen's first foul and the team's first foul. And Desmond Riley will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks as the Royals are still going to employ the full court press. Riley gets the ball into Nelson. Gavin Nelson passes it ahead to Landon Loveren. He had Mike Tate Linton flash underneath the hoop, but he was unable to see that. So they'll reset out front. Desmond Riley for the Blackhawks. Feeds Caleb Holmes. Holmes gives it up to Loveren. Loveren to Gavin Nelson. Gavin Nelson's three-point from the top of the key, no good. I know the Blackhawks will shoot some threes. We'll have to see what MMCRU does, but it could be a wild night if both teams choose to launch from long range. Ball stolen away by Caleb Holmes for the Blackhawks. Tries to feed Gavin Nelson, kicked away by Goff. Goff's going to feed Cade Pepper. Pepper will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Derek Goff is jumping up and down underneath the hoop for a second. Nobody saw him. Luckily for the Blackhawks, it would have been a fairly easy two. Three-pointers up, no good by Camden Steffen. Ball is going to go out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. 6:15 to go, first quarter. 3-0. So visiting Royals have the lead on the Blackhawks. Loveren in the front court. Passed ahead to Tate Linton. Tate Linton's shot is up and good. So Tate Linton, the senior, gets the Blackhawks on the board. As we're at 6 minutes to go, first quarter. Preston Astidius drives in. He kicks the ball back out to Goff. We're going to have him step out of bounds as he drives. It'll be a turnover. Ball will be Blackhawks basketball. Desmond Riley inbound to Caleb Holmes. Caleb Holmes brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. The Royals in a 3-2 zone, it appears. Long pass over the top of the defense to Holmes. Long pass back to Gavin Nelson. Nelson tries to feed Holmes. It's gathered. Holmes has the ball out front for the Blackhawks. Over to Gavin Nelson. Nelson to Tate Linton in the corner. Back to Nelson. Feeds Desmond Riley underneath. He tries to feed Loveren, and it's kicked away. He's going to feed it ahead to Goff. Goff's shot is up and good. So the steal and the layup by Derek Goff gives the Royals a 3-point lead with 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Loveren with the ball down low, kicks it out to Gavin Nelson. Nelson's three-point shot from the top of the key is good. And we're going to have a tie ball game. So tie score under 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Derek Goff's going to drive. Desmond Riley challenges him. Half the crowd's not going to like that call, but it's going to end up being a foul. Foul's going to be called on number 34, Desmond Riley. That's his first foul, the team's first foul for the Blackhawks. At the line shooting 2 will be Derek Goff. He's shooting 61% for the Royals. And Goff makes the second one. So he's able to extend the lead back to 2 for the Royals. Nelson across to Holmes. Desmond Riley with a three-point shot out front, no good. Rebound's going to be by Cade Pepper. He loses it to Shep. Shep kicks it back to Camden Steffen. Over the corner, Derek Goff, and the shot is good. The two-pointer. And Derek Goff has 7 of the 9 points for the Royals to start the game in the first quarter. Lovren gives it to Nelson. Nelson's three-pointer is up, no good. Tate Linton fights for the rebound underneath, and they're going to call the foul on Tate Linton. That'll be Tate's first foul and his second on the team. Checking in for the Blackhawks will be number 40, Caden Winters, and number 12, Bo DeRocher. Desmond Riley and Gavin Nelson will take a seat for the Blackhawks. Camden Steffen will pass the ball in. Cade Pepper. Ball tipped away by Lovren. And now we're going to have a foul underneath the basket by Camden Steffen. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. That's Camden's second personal foul and the team's second foul of the half. Camden will take a seat. Checking the game now will be number 11, Jonah Peterson for the Royals. Caden Winters has the ball for the Blackhawks. Caleb Holmes the ball out front looking for someone open to pass to across court to Landon Lovren. He feeds Tate Linton on the way to the basket. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Snep. He gets it up to Cade Pepper. Pepper drives, tries to pass to Peterson. Peterson gathers it, kicks the ball out to Kyle Bork. Peterson's shot's no good. Rebounded by Bo DeRocher. DeRocher kicks ahead to Landon Lovren for the Blackhawks. He goes across court to Caleb Holmes. Holmes' three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Caden Winters. Caden Winters' putback is up and good. And the Blackhawks are within 2 with 3:15 to go, first quarter. 9-7 on your Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. Ooh, underneath there, Goff wide open for MMCRU, and that's going to be an easy basket. And they're back up by 4 as Caleb Holmes will bring the ball across half court for the Blackhawks. Lovren in the corner to Bo DeRocher. DeRocher looks to drive, cross court to Caleb Holmes. Three-point shot by Holmes, no good. And number 40, Caden Winters, is going to be called for over the back on the rebound. That'll be Winters' first foul and the team's third. So the Royals will inbound the ball as number 5, Keegan Stevens, checks in for the Royals. And number 41, Owen Schroeder. Cade Pepper brings the ball up. Blackhawks have a three-quarter court press on right now. Pepper passes in the front court. We're going to have a travel before the shot. It'll be a turnover, Blackhawks basketball. 2:39 to go, first quarter. Blackhawks trail by 4. Coach John Speed's calling out some singles for whatever play they're going to run for the Blackhawks. Means brings the ball in the front court, gets it over to DeRocher. Bo across court to Jacob Means. Means unable to handle it, but tips it back in. The ball's going to be gathered by Preston Astidius. He feeds it ahead, and the shot is up and good by Kyle Bork. Caleb Holmes brings the ball back in the front court for the Blackhawks. DeRocher looking for someone open, back to Holmes in the corner. Holmes tries to feed Winters underneath. He does, but the ball's tipped away, and it's going to be picked up by Preston Astidius. He'll bring it in the front court for the Royals. Shot by Cade Peppers is up and good. And Jacob Means will bring the ball in the front court as the Blackhawks trail by 9 with 1:45 to go, first quarter. Feed Winters down low over to Means. Back out to Bo DeRocher. Back to Means in the corner. He'll feed Gavin Nelson. Caleb Holmes, a three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound by Bo DeRocher. He'll kick it to Caden Winters. Back to Caleb Holmes. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. So Blackhawks inbound the basketball with 1:24 to go, first quarter. Trailing 16-7. Ball is inbounded to Caden Winters. Winters over to Holmes. Holmes three-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Cade Pepper, and he's going to bring the ball into the front court. Jacob Means guards Pepper. He's going to get the ball ahead to Astidius. Shot up by Keegan Stevens, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Holmes. Holmes will bring the ball back into the front court for the Blackhawks. Gives it up to Bo DeRocher. Winters with the ball feeds Jacob Means. Means pass tipped away, gathered by Cade Pepper, and he'll rebound the ball and bring it up court for the Royals. Pepper drives, kicks the ball out to Kyler Bork, and Kyler Bork hits the three-pointer for the Royals. So 30 seconds to go, first quarter. Blackhawks trail by 12 now as Jacob Means brings the ball in the front court. Basket is up and good by Cade Winters. That gives Caden 4 in the first quarter here. And the Blackhawks are back within 10 as we have 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Royals are playing for one shot. The Blackhawks appear to let them have one shot as they're backing off. Now Means comes up and pressures Cade Pepper. He drives the hoop, passes it off to Kyler Bork. His shot is up and good. That shot's no good. We're going to come to the end of the first quarter as your Blackhawks are going to trail 21-9 on the Taggart Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This is how it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks. Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're just underway second quarter. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. In the front court, Caleb Holmes, long three, no good. Tipped away and gathered by Derek Goff. Goff for MMCRU is going to bring the ball to front court. His shot up, no good. Rebounded by Landon Loverin. Off a Royal player out of bounds. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. A lot of action there early in the second quarter here as we have 7:39 to go. Landon Loverin brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. He gives it up to Desmond Riley. Carson Pierce is checked in for the Blackhawks at the quarter. Another three-point shot by Caleb Holmes, no good. Rebounded by Derek Goff. He's going to come to the front court. Shot is up, partially blocked, but they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be number 22, Caleb Holmes. It's going to be his first foul and the team's fourth. At the line shooting two free throws will be number 31, Derek Goff. He's shooting 62% on the year, and the first one is up and good. Story early on here is that the sharpshooter Caleb Holmes, leading scorer for the Blackhawks, is unable to find any points so far, but I'm sure that'll change. And it can change in a hurry if he gets hot. But Derek Goff's going to have a second free throw for the Royals. It's up and good. Checking in for the Blackhawks is Trey Frank, number 24. Caleb Holmes underneath, fed by Tate Linton. Nice pass. That's going to be Holmes' first 2 points of the evening, and maybe that'll get him sparked. Holmes is a shooter. If he gets going, he can put up points in a hurry, and the Blackhawks sure could use some points right now. Tate Linton with the rebound. It feeds Carson Pierce. Ahead to Holmes. Save back out to Desmond Riley. Great hustle there by Holmes. Riley feeds Pierce. Pierce's three-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Preston Astidius for the Royals. He'll bring the ball in the front court. It's going to be tipped away and stolen by Trey Frank. Desmond Riley will walk the ball back up court for the Blackhawks. Feeds Tate Linton. Linton's ball stripped away as he drives the hoop. Carson Pierce is able to gather it. As he gathers it and shoots, he's fouled by number 43. Mitchell Schnepp. That's going to be his first foul and the team's third. Carson Pierce at the free throw line, shooting 2. First shot is up and good. Pierce is shooting 68% on the year from the free throw line. Carson's second shot for the Blackhawks is up and good. Pierce hits a pair. So Pierce hits a pair, gets the Blackhawks back within 10. We have 6:19 to go, second period. Astidius in the front court for the Royals. Cade Pepper gives the ball up to Derek Goff. Goff tries to drive the hoop for the Royals. Kicks it out to Astidius. Back to Pepper. Pepper's three-point shot's not going to matter because he traveled. And it's going to be a turnover back to the Blackhawks. Under 6 minutes to go, second quarter here. Both these teams trying to get some momentum as we have about 2 weeks left in the regular season. They'll hit the tournament trail. It's always nice to go on the tournament trail with a win or two under your belt. In the last couple of weeks, going hot. Riley's pass is tipped away. Gathered by Linton. He gives it up to Holmes, who kicks it back out to Desmond Riley. Holmes in the corner, three-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Trey Frank. He's going to kick it out to Gavin Nelson. Nelson feeds Desmond Riley, drives the lane. The shot is up and good. And the Blackhawks are within 8 as we go 5:30 to go, first half. Cade Pepper brings the ball in the front court for the Royals. Gives it up to Derek Goff. Schemp gives it back to Kyler Bork. Shot by Derek Goff is up, no good. Rebounded by Trey Frank for the Blackhawks. And Desmond Riley is going to bring the ball back in the front court as Caleb Holmes drives the lane, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Cade Pepper. He'll give it up to Derek Goff. He will bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Pepper's long three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Caleb Holmes. We're going to have an over-the-back call by number 15, Kyler Bork. That'll be Bork's first foul and the team's fourth foul. Checking back in for the Blackhawks will be Caden Winters, number 40, as Desmond Riley will bring the ball up court for the Blackhawks. Trailing by 8 with 4:30 to go, second quarter. Trey Frank back out to Desmond Riley, drives the lane, soft floater, this time's no good. Scramble for a loose ball, gathered by number 1, Camden Steffen. Steffen gets it ahead to Kyler Bork. Bork's shot is up and good, and the Royals extend their lead back to 10 as we're almost at 4:10 and counting to go first half. Desmond Riley slows things down a little bit for the Blackhawks. Gets it ahead to Caleb Holmes. Holmes' three-pointer is up. No good. And now they're going to call a blocking foul on number 40, Caden Winters. Coach Speed's not happy about that call, but the only opinion that matters is the referee. That'll be Caden Winters' second foul and the 5th team foul. And checking back in for the Blackhawks will be number 12, Bo DeRocher. And Caden Winters will take a seat as he has 2 personal fouls here in the first half. Stidius will inbound the ball to Steffen. Steffen brings the ball in the front court for the Royals. Under 4 minutes to go, first half. Steffen drives the hoop, and he's kind of pinballed out of bounds. The foul is going to be on number 20, Gavin Nelson. That's going to be Gavin's first foul and the team's 6th foul. Owen Schroeder's back in the game for the Royals, and his pass is stolen away by Caleb Holmes. Holmes brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Three-point shot's up, no good. That's several three-pointers now for Caleb this first half that have not fallen. If he can get those going, the Blackhawks can score in a hurry. If he cannot get those going, it may be a tough scoring night for the Blackhawks, as he is their leading scorer. But there's other people that can step it up for the Blackhawks. Gavin Nelson can shoot the threes, and Holmes can maybe drive the hoop and get some fouls like he just did there. That'll help his cause. Foul's going to be number 15, Kyler Bork. That's going to be his 2nd personal and the team's 5th. Caleb Holmes will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Caleb is shooting 81% on the year. First shot for Caleb is up. No good. Host of Royals checking back in. Mitchell Snap, number 43. Number 11, Jonah Peterson checks in. Holmes' second free throw attempt is up. No good. Rebounded by Steffen for the Royals. Steffen tries to plow through Caleb Holmes. No foul called. Three-point shot is up and good by Jonah Peterson. And the Royals extend their lead to 13. Desmond Riley in the front court with the ball for the Blackhawks. Feeds Gavin Nelson. Gavin spins, shoots. Shot is up and good. So if Caleb's struggling to find his stroke early in the first half here, maybe some other guys like Gavin Nelson can step up and pick up that slack until Caleb finds it. Foul is going to be on number 22, Caleb Holmes. That's going to be Caleb's second personal foul this half. And the team's 7th. As number 1, Camden Steffen goes to the line shooting the 1-on-1. His free throw percentage is 73% on the year. First free throw is up. No good. Rebounded by Gavin Nelson. And Jacob Means will bring the ball up the court as he checks back in for the Blackhawks in that last stoppage of play, along with Carson Pierce. So you have Pierce, Means, Linton, Holmes, and Nelson for the Blackhawks. Nelson shots up and good for the Blackhawks. On the court for the Royals, you have Steffen, Pepper, Peterson, Schnepp, and Goff. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Means for the Blackhawks. Kicks it ahead to Caleb Holmes. Holmes drives. Shot is up, no good. No foul. And Caleb seems to be having an issue of some sort as he's grimacing in pain as he runs back up the court. Hopefully that's nothing big. This time of year, a bunch of people are banged up. There's a lot of tough games this point in the season. Linton's pass underneath the Holmes for an easy 2-pointer is up and good, and it's 28-21 Blackhawks. We're going to have a timeout for the Royals with 1:48 to go, second period. We're going to take one with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk varsity boys basketball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. Just resuming play here after a timeout. We have 1:45 to go, second quarter. Royals lead 28-21 on your Taggart's Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. This Royal Conference matchup, the visiting Royals taking on your Blackhawks. Schnepp gets the ball down low, turns. Lovren kicks the ball away. Carson Pierce in the ball in the front court. Shots up and good. Nice pass by Means up to Pierce. And it's a 5-point lead now for the Royals. Goff with the ball in the front court. Ball is tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. And the momentum's starting to swing now as the Blackhawks are within 5 and they have the basketball. Jacob Means will bring the ball up court for the Blackhawks. Pierce with the ball in the corner, back to Means. Pierce across court to Gavin Nelson. Feeds Lovren. Lovren tries to shoot the ball up. It doesn't go, but he's going to go to the free throw line as he was fouled. Foul's going to be number 1, Camden Steffen for the Royals. That's his 3rd personal this half. The team's 6th. So with 59.2 seconds to go first half, Landon Lovren at the line shooting 60%. His first free throw is up. Rings around the rosy a little bit, but goes. And that'll make it a 4-point Royal lead with 59 seconds to go. Lovren's second free throw up and coming for the Blackhawk is good. And we've got a 3-point ball game with 58 seconds and counting to go first half. Hinton employs a little full court press. Astidius is able to break it. Kyler Bork with a three-point shot, front court, no good, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Astidius. He passes it, but it's stolen by Gavin Nelson. Nelson pulls up, gets the ball to Lovren. Means three-pointer corner, no good. Rebounded by Cade Pepper. Pepper's going to come to front court for the Royals. Shot is up, no good. Rebound's tipped away. We're going to foul on the floor by number 10, Jacob Means. Jacob Means' first foul and the 8th team foul for the Blackhawks. So Kyler Bork can go to the line, shoot a 1-on-1 for the Royals. Bork shooting 67% on the year. First free throw is up, no good. Tipped away and rebounded by Means. So Means will bring the ball in the front court. 24 seconds to go and counting, first half. Gavin Nelson thinks about the three, passes it up. 15 seconds to go first half. Blackhawks will play for the last shot. We'll go under 10 seconds to go first half. Kate Lynn with a three-point shot, no good. Rebound kicked around and gathered by Cade Pepper. Loose ball, and the half's going to end before a shot's gotten up. So that's going to bring us to halftime with your score. The MMCRU Royals leading 28-25 over your Hinton Blackhawks. We'll be right back after this commercial. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton High School. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're at halftime of the boys game. We're going to catch you up with a few halftime stats here, and then we'll take a break. So at halftime, your score, Royals lead the Blackhawks 28-25. Leading scorer for the Royals the first half is number 31. That's Derek Goff. The sophomore has 13 points for the Royals. And to lead the Blackhawks, number 20, Gavin Nelson. Gavin Nelson, the leading scorer, with 7. Big story of the first half is the Blackhawks really struggled with a three-pointer, so three-point shooting overall wasn't very good. And the leading scorer for the Blackhawks, 22, Caleb Holmes, has 4 points at the half. Hopefully in the second half, the Blackhawks can get him going. We'll be back in approximately 7 minutes with second half in action from Hinton. And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're at halftime of the boys varsity game as your Hinton Blackhawks trail by 3 to the visitors, the MMCRU Royals. About 2 minutes to go before we resume half here. Leading scorers for the Blackhawks in the first half. Number 20, Gavin Nelson with 7 points. Caleb Holmes chipped in 4. Tate Linton, Landon Lovren, and Desmond Riley all chipped in 2 points apiece. Leading scorer for the visiting Royals, number 31, Derek Goff, the sophomore, led with 13 points for the Royals. So a good Warrior Conference game we got going on here. We're at halftime. We got about a minute and a half to go before we resume the second half. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Tonight's World Conference matchup with the MMCRU Royals visiting the Hinton Blackhawks, 28-25. We're about 15 seconds away from resuming play in the second half here. It's been a tight game. The Royals jumped out to a big 15-point lead early in the first half, but the Blackhawks were able to battle back and get within 3. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made on the court to start the second half for the Royals. You're going to have number 21, Astidius, number 15, Kyler Bork, number 3, Cade Pepper, number 43, Mitchell Sneff, and number 31, Derek Goff. For the Blackhawks, you're going to have Gavin Nelson, Caleb Holmes, Trey Frank, Tate Linton, Landon Lovren, and Desmond Riley. As a steal by Holmes is going to be up and good. It'll be great for the Blackhawks if he can get going the second half here, as he had kind of a quiet first half, but that's a good start to the second half. As now it's 28-27 in favor of the Royals. We're going to have a foul on number 20, Gavin Nelson. That'll be Gavin's second foul and the team's first this half. So the Royals will inbound the ball. Astidius will inbound the ball to Pepper. Pepper over to Kyler Bork. Bork over to Goff, the first half's leading scorer for the Royals. Bork fakes a shot, decides not to. Pepper feeds Schnepp down low. Schnepp turns, ball is kind of tipped away. Gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and it's going to be a foul on number 30, Tate Linton. That's going to be Tate's second personal foul and the team's second foul this half. And Mitchell Sneff will go to the line, shooting 41% on the year from the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2. We got a shoe tying event going on right now. That's for the cause for the pause. All right, we're back in action. So Mitchell Sneff shooting the first of 2 free throws for the Royals. First shot is up. No good. The second shot coming up here for Mitchell Snepp, the freshman. Second shot is up. And that shot's no good. Rebounded by Tate Linton. He's going to give it to Gavin Nelson, who feeds Desmond Riley, who will walk the ball across half court to Caleb Holmes. Landon Lovren decides to take a three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Schemp. And Cade Pepper will bring the ball back, of course, for the Royals. Derek Goff's shot's no good. Rebounded by himself as Goff followed his shot and was able to get his own rebound. That's good hustle. Into Astidius. Back to Goff. Goss shoots a three-pointer from the top of the key, in and out, no good. Schnepp gets the rebound, kind of over Linton, no call, but it's going to be good. And the Royals are able to extend their lead back to 3 as Desmond Riley drives to the hoop for the Blackhawks. Shot's no good, but he's going to draw a foul. Foul's going to be number 21, Preston Astidius. Actually, they're going to change that. They're going to change that foul to number 43, Mitchell Schnepp. That'll be his second foul and the team's first foul this half. So Desmond Riley at the line, shooting 2 for the Blackhawks. First free throw is no good. Second free throw for Desmond Riley is up, and it's good. And the Blackhawks are back within 2 as we have 6:30 to go, third quarter. Goss pass kind of goes off his own head, but he regains the pass, so no harm, no foul. Pass inside, not stolen away by Trey Frank. Tipped around, Mitchell Schnepp gets his own rebound. Goes up for a shot, and there's going to be a foul called. Foul's going to be number 34, Desmond Riley. That'll be his second foul and the team's third. Lots of groans from the crowd as no one was really sure why that foul was called, but it was. So Mitchell Schnepp at the free throw line, shooting 2. First free throw is up and good. Jacob Means will check in for the Blackhawks as Desmond Riley will take a seat. Stidius comes out of the game for the Royals as number 11, Jonah Peterson, checks back in. Schnepp's second free throw is up and good. So he hits a pair of free throws to extend the lead back to 4 for the Royals. Jacob Means brings the ball in the front court as the Blackhawks trail by 4. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Nelson feeds Tate Linton down low. He spins, shot is up and good. Basket by Linton closes the Blackhawks within 2. And now we have a travel call by the Royals, and the ball will be back to the Blackhawks' possession on their own end. As Gavin Nelson will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks. He feeds Tate Linton. Ball's tipped away. There's going to be a foul called. Foul's on number 3, Cade Pepper. That's going to be Pepper's first personal foul and the team's second of the half. So Gavin re-inbounds the ball here for the Blackhawks. Gets Tate Linton. Linton drives, kicks to Gavin Nelson. Nelson's shot is up and good. And Nelson's 2-point shot ties it at 32 as we go 5:40 and counting to go third quarter. Bork's pass tipped away by Linton. Kyler Bork inbounds the basketball for the Royals. Gets Cade Pepper for the three-point shot. Three-point shot's no good. Rebounded by Derek Goff. Goff picks it up. Means pressures him. He gets rid of it to Jonah Peterson. Back to Cade Pepper. Pepper over to Goff. Goff gives a forearm shiver, no call. Bork with a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Carson Pierce, who's checked back in for the Blackhawks. And Pierce walks the ball in the front court. Feeds Tate Linton at the free throw line, turns, and they're going to call for a travel. So the ball goes back to the Royals with 5:07 to go, third quarter. Jonah Peterson passes the ball ahead to Derek Goff. Goff to Bork. Cade Pepper's three-point shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Carson Pierce rebounds it for the Blackhawks. Fancy dribbling gets it into the front court. Carson Pierce handles the ball for the Blackhawks over to Jacob Means. Nelson feeds Tate Linton down low. Linton drives, shots up and good. And Tate's going to get the bonus free throw as a foul is going to be on number 14. Number 15, sorry. The foul's going to be number 15, Kyler Bork. That's Bork's third personal foul and the team's third of the half. So Linton's free throw for the old-fashioned three-point play is up. No good. Rebounded by Pepper, but the Blackhawks have their first lead of the evening. Shot by Peterson finds nothing, but rebounded by Goff underneath. Schneff gets the rebound. Ball is tipped. Out of bounds. Ball's going to go back to the Blackhawks as they lead by 2 with 4:27 to go third quarter. Preston Astidius checks back in for the Royals. And Caden Winters checks back in for the Blackhawks. You have Nelson, Means, Trey Frank, Gavin Winters, Caden Winters, and Carson Pierce on the court for the Blackhawks. Pierce handles the ball out front. Blackhawks. Nelson's three-pointer from the side is no good. Tipped away by number 5, Keegan Stevens. Stevens' shot on the other end is up and good. And the score is tied at 34 with 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Pierce brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Pierce's three-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Caden Winters. Winters' shot's up, no good. And a foul underneath called on number 40, Caden Winters. That's going to be Winters' third personal and the team's 4th of the first half. So, sophomore number 14, Glenn Carlson, is going to check in the game for the Blackhawks. They employ the full court press, but the Royals are able to break it. Cade Pepper drives, kicks back out to Astidius. Stevens has the ball in the corner, back to Pepper. Goff guarded closely. Astidius three-point shot, no good. Rebound by Goff, and he's going to be fouled underneath by number 24, Trey Frank. That'll be Frank's first foul and the team's 5th foul of this half. Astidius will inbound the ball underneath the hoop as we have 34-34 game with 3:30 to go, third quarter. Astidius' jumper from the side is good. And MMCRU is back in front by 2. As Means brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Bo DeRocher checked in at that last time out for the Blackhawks along with Tate Linton. Means feeds Caden Winters down low. Winters shots up and good for the Blackhawks. And we got a 36-36 game with 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Cade Pepper brings the ball back up for the Royals. Over to Astidius. Pepper's three-point shot is good. And the Royals go back up by 3 as we go under 2:45 to go, third quarter. Means pass to Bo DeRocher. Over to Glenn Carlson. Carlson's three-pointer is good. And we're tied at 39-39 with 2:30 to go, third quarter. Pepper drives the front court. Carlson tries to knock it away, but he's unable to. Ball back to Peterson. Peterson travels. The ball's going to go back to the Blackhawks, tied at 39. Checking back in for the Royals is number 1, Camden Steffen, and number 11, Jonah Peterson. Means will bring the ball up court for the Blackhawks. Carlson's three-pointer is up, no good. We're going to have a foul on the rebound. Foul's on number 12, Bo DeRocher. That'll be the Blackhawks' 6th team foul and his first of the half. Checking in for the Blackhawks will be Landon Lovren, and Glenn Carlson will come back out of the game for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks have Jacob Means, Bo DeRocher, Caden Winters, Landon Lovren, and Tate Linton on the court. Steffen brings the ball up court for the Royals. Pass the ball to Astidius. Into Shemp. Shemp turns, fires the ball. It's up and good. Nice turnaround jumper for the freshman. Means brings the ball back up court for the Blackhawks. DeRocher drives. DeRocher's going to draw a foul Foul is going to be on number 11, I believe. Yep, number 11, Jonah Peterson. That'll be Jonah's first foul and the team's 4th foul of this half. So DeRoche will take a seat as Carson Pierce checks back in for the Blackhawks. Caden Winters inbounds the ball to Landon Lovren. Lovren feeds Caden Winters. Winters pass picked off by Steffen. Steffen brings the ball in the front court, picked off by Means for the Blackhawks. He brings it back up front court over to Tate Linton. Linton drives, shots up and good. And we're tied at 41-41 with 1:20 to go, third quarter. Quickly back in the front court by Steffen. Astidius' 3-point shot is good. And the Royals back by 3 as we go to 1 minute in the third quarter. Jacob Means walks the ball up the court for the Blackhawks. Over to Carson Pierce. He feeds Lovren down low. Ball kicked. Not called, though. So Astidius picks up the loose ball. Ahead to Steffen. Steffen is stripped, but they're going to call a foul on Tate Linton. Tate doesn't like the call, but it's going to still stand. And it's not going to be on Tate. Foul is going to be on number 42, Carson Pierce. His first, team's 7th of the half. First free throw by Camden Steffen is up and good. Second free throw by Steffen is no good. Rebounded by Tate Linton. Linton kicks it ahead to Means, who would walk the ball up court as we have 45 seconds to go third quarter. Pierce shot is up and good. A little contact, but no foul called, but the shot's still good. And it's 45-43 with 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Astidius cross court. Pepper out front to Jonah Peterson. 15 seconds to go, third quarter. Astidius dribbles the ball, looking for an open man. Gives it to Pepper. Pepper drives, kicks back out to Peterson, who travels. Thought I missed that for a second, but they got it. And the ball's going to go back to Blackhawks with 6.7 seconds, third quarter. Royals lead by 2. Gavin Nelson will inbound for the Blackhawks. Means brings the ball across. 5 seconds to go, third quarter. Over to Carson Pierce. Pierce's 3-point shot is up, no good. And that's going to be the way the third quarter ends. As they score into the 3 quarters, the Royals 45, the Blackhawks 43. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You-Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. I'm Trevor Case, along with the videographer Jenna Case. We're bringing you this action tonight from Hinton, Iowa. Good game, Wargo Conference matchup, just underway, fourth quarter. Desmond Riley drives the hoop for the Blackhawks. Kicks it out to Caleb Holmes. Wild pass cross court to Gavin Nelson, and it's a turnover. And the Royals will take the ball out of bounds. Holmes missed most of that third quarter with a sore back injury, it appears, or something's bothered him anyway. He's back in the game now. Hopefully he's okay. Ball's in the front court by Steffen for the Royals. Steffen's pass over to Stidius. Stidius in the corner to Goff. Goff's shot is up and good. And the Royals lead by 4. Desmond Riley brings the ball in the front court over across to Gavin Nelson. Riley feeds Lovren. Lovren drives the shot. His shot is up and good. And Coach John Speed's going to take a timeout with 7:04 left in the game. Blackhawks trail by 2, 47-45 on the Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. It's a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're just coming out of a timeout. We got 7:04 left in the fourth quarter. The Blackhawks trail by 2. Been a pretty close game, tight game all night, as you'd expect, as both these guys are pretty close to each other in the War Eagle standings. So Kate Pepper will bring the ball across half court for the Royals as we're under 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Steffen's three-point shot is going to be not going to matter because he walked, and they're going to call a travel. The ball goes back to the Blackhawks. So Gavin Nelson inbound the ball to Desmond Riley. Riley brings the ball across half court over to Gavin Nelson. Riley, Holmes in the corner. Holmes back to Riley. Riley over to Gavin Nelson. Nelson's three-point shot is up. In and out. Rebounded by Tate Linton. Linton's shot off balance. No foul called. It's going to be rebounded by Preston Astidius, and he'll bring the ball back up court for the Royals. Three-point shot by Pepper is good. Pepper hits the three for the Royals, and they're back up by 5 with 6:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Desmond Riley across to Gavin Nelson. Nelson feeds Lovren. Lovren over to Caleb Holmes. Holmes' three-point shot is up. No good, off the rim. Rebounded by Pepper. Pepper kicks it ahead to Steffen. Steffen's going to bring the ball in the front court for the Royals. Shot is up and good. And with that 7-point lead for the Royals, Coach Pease wants a timeout to regroup, and we're going to take one with him as it's 52-45 with 5:53 in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. We're just coming out of a timeout. The Royals just coming off a big 5-point swing there to extend their lead to 7 as we have 5:53 to go. So Carson Pierce will inbound to Means, and Means will bring the ball across half court for the Blackhawks. Feeds Tate Linton. Linton feeds Gavin Nelson down low. His shot's going to be up and good. And Gavin Nelson's going to go to the line as he was fouled by number 1, Camden Steffen. That's going to be Steffen's 4th personal foul. So Gavin goes to the line, shoot 1 for the bonus. Nelson's a 50% free throw shooter on the year. And this one's up and good. And the Blackhawks are back within 4. As Kate Pepper brings the ball up the court for the Royals. Passes to Derek Goff. Back to Pepper. Head to Astidius. Try to feed Schnepp down low. They feed him. His shot is up and good. And that puts the Royals back up by 6. Means brings the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Over to Caden Winters. Pass is too hot to handle, off Pierce's hands, out of bounds. And the Royals take over with 5:15 to go. Pepper will bring the ball up for the Royals. Steadiest pass tipped away gathered by Means. Means stolen by Assidius, and then Means is going to be called for the foul. That's going to send Preston Assidius to the line. He's a 77.8% free throw shooter on the year. That foul is going to be Jacob Means' second foul, the Blackhawks' 8th team foul. So Preston Assidius at the line for the Royals. First shot is up and good. Second shot for the Assidius is off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Snepp. Snepp goes up with it. No good. Rebounded by Nelson. And Gavin kicks it ahead to Desmond Riley, brings the ball up the court for the Blackhawks. Riley back across to Caden Winters. Carson Pierce feeds Tate Linton down low. Linton's shot is up. No good, but there's going to be a foul called underneath. Linton will go to the line shooting 2. The foul's going to be on number 43, Mitchell Schemp. That's going to be his 3rd personal foul and the team's 6th foul. First shot by Linton is up and good. Second free throw coming for Tate. No good. Linton gets his own rebound, though. Good hustle. Over to Nelson. Back to Winters. Winters feeds Riley. Nelson's going to reset. Feeds Winters. Winters' pass to Riley is a little hot and out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover back to the Royals. 4:34 to go, fourth quarter. Derek Goff inbounds to Cade Pepper. Pepper will bring the ball up the court for the Royals. Leading by 6. In the front court, Fastidious. Derek Goff has the ball in the corner. His pass saved, and to snap underneath the hoop. Beautiful save by Keegan Stevens there. It goes right to Schemp, and Schemp gets the layup. He's fouled. He'll be at the free throw line shooting 2. The foul's on number 20, Gavin Nelson. That's his 3rd, and the team's 9th. Mitchell Schemp at the line, shooting 2 for the Royals. First shot is up. Good. Checking back in for the Blackhawks is Caleb Holmes. And Caden Winters will bring him out of the game. Checking back in for the Royals is Camden Steffen, as Keegan Stevens will step out of the game. So Snepp's second free throw is up and good. For a 40% free throw shooter, he coming in the game. He's made at least 4 tonight that I can think of, so shooting well above average tonight. Carson Pierce with the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Riley drives, tries to feed Pierce. Ball stolen away by Pepper. Kicks it ahead to Stidius. Stidius' shot is up and good. And that extends the Royals lead to 10. So at 3:58 to go, fourth quarter, Blackhawks want a timeout. We're going to take one with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
welcome back to Hinton, Iowa, as we're just resuming out of timeout here. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball as Jacob Means has the ball in the front court for the Blackhawks. Trailing by 10 with 3:45 to go fourth quarter. Gavin Nelson's three-point shot from the corner is good. That's going to give Gavin 15 points on the evening. Ball stolen away by Carson Pierce into Caleb Holmes. Holmes' shot is up, no good. But Carson Pierce gets the rebound. Jacob Means' three-point shot for the Blackhawks, no good. Rebounded by Derek Goff. Goff's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on number 42, Carson Pierce. That'll be Pierce's second foul on the team's 10th. So Goff will go to the free throw line shooting 2. Goff shooting 62% on the year. Goff's first free throw is up and good. And the sophomore has 16 points on the evening for the Royals. Goff's second free throw up and good. 61-52 with 3:20 to go fourth quarter. Means brings the ball in the front court over to Gavin Nelson. Nelson's three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound tried to get by Tate Linton. It's tipped away, gathered by Peppers in the front court. Over to Goff. Goff's shot is up and good. And the Royals are up by 11 with 3 minutes to go fourth quarter. Ball's tipped away out of bounds. It'll be Blackhawk basketball. Checking back in the Blackhawks will be number 24, Trey Frank. He'll check in for Gavin Nelson. Pierce inbounds the ball to Tate Linton. He gives it to Caleb Holmes. Pierce down low. Shot is up and good. That was a nifty shot amongst the towers down there. He got the shot up and good. The foul's going to be on number 43, Mitchell Schnepp. So Pierce gets the two-point shot. Now he's going to get the bonus foul. That's going to be Pierce. Pierce's shot is good. Goff will inbound the ball and bring it up for the Royals. His pass is tipped away and stolen away by Tate Linton. Gives it off to Means. Means passes ahead to Caleb Holmes. Holmes drives, passes tipped away out of bounds. It should be Hinton basketball, and it is. It was off Stephan, even though he doesn't want to admit that. He did tip that. So Caleb Holmes will inbound the basketball for the Blackhawks. Into Means. 2:30 to go fourth quarter. Blackhawks trail by 8. Means to Holmes, feeds Linton down low. Linton reverses his layup. It's up and good. And we're going to have a timeout, Blackhawks. So with 2:19 to go, it's 63-57 on your Tigers Power Sports scoreboard. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We're right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
How it feels to bank with Prime Bank. This is how it feels to bank with other banks.
Yeah.
Prime Bank, other banks.
Woo.
See the difference? Prime Bank gives you genuine confidence with You Pick Checking, where you choose your reward, points, interest, or cash back. And Prime Bank's mobile banking lets you check balances, deposit checks, and use all the popular payment services. So now is a good time to bank with confidence. At Prime Bank, earn more your way. Member FDIC.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online, too, at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. Ball is inbounded to Astidius. It's tipped away, but the foul is going to be called number 22, Caleb Holmes. That'll be Holmes' third foul. That'll send Astidius to the free throw line for 2 free throws. As team fouls, Blackhawks have 12 team fouls on the half. and the Royals have 7. So all fouls, unless they're offensive, will lead to free throws from here on out as we have 2:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Preston Astidius' first free throw is up and good. That'll extend the lead to 3 possessions here as we have 2:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Getting down to crunch time. Astidius' second free throw is up. Off the front of the rim, rebounded by Caleb Holmes. Holmes has been fighting some soreness tonight. Not his usual self, but that was a nifty pass down low to Carson Pierce, up and good for the Blackhawks. And they're within 5 as Schnepp comes to front court. Ball's tipped away by Linton. Saved, and Caleb Holmes comes up with the rebound as we're under 2 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Holmes over to Pierce. Pierce thinks about the 3, passes it up. Means with the ball over to Pierce. Pierce drives, kicks it out to Caleb Holmes. Caleb Holmes' 3-pointer's no good. Tate Linton rebounds it. Up to Jacob Means. Back down to Trey Frank. Frank to Linton. Linton's going to feed Pierce, and Pierce is fouled underneath the basket. Foul's going to be number 1, Camden Steffen. That's going to be his 5th, and he's going to leave the game. So Camden Steffen's going to foul out with 5 fouls and 3 points on the evening. And number 31, Derek Goff, also comes out of the game as he's limping. That could be big as we get this game down to crunch time, as he's been one of the leading scorers for the Royals. He is the leading scorer with 19 points. So Carson Pierce is at the free throw line, shooting 2 shots. First one is up and good. Second shot for Carson Pierce. Up and good. And the Blackhawks are within 3 with 1:30 to go. Fourth quarter. Full court press. Pass ahead to Bork in the front court to Astidius. And he's cornered. He's going to be trapped. And Royals are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. 64-61. Hinton trails. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. And welcome back to Hinton Arena. We're just coming out of timeout. We have 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Blackhawks trail by 3. Team fouls, Blackhawks 10, Royals 8. So it'll be 1-1 for the Blackhawks anytime they are fouled. It'll be 2 shots anytime the Royals are fouled. Number 11, Jonah Peterson inbounds the ball for the Royals. Passes into Astidius. Back out to Pepper. Astidius has the ball tipped away, gathered by Caleb Holmes. Holmes in the front court. Through traffic, shot is up and good for the Blackhawks. Pepper brings the ball back up for the Royals. And we're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be on number 10, Jacob Means. That'll be Means' 3rd foul, but more importantly, that's going to send Pepper to the free throw line for 2 free throws. We have 59.9 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Blackhawks trail by 1. Cade Pepper at the free throw line. He makes the first one. Pepper shooting 85% on the year. Gavin Nelson checks back in for the Blackhawks. Cade Pepper shoots his 2nd free throw for the Royals. And it's good. So Pepper hits both, gives the Royals a 3-point lead as Caleb Holmes brings the ball up court for the Blackhawks. 55 seconds and counting, trail by 3. Means 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Carson Pierce. It's back up and good. The Blackhawks down by 1. Ahead to Snep. He travels. They don't call it. Ball's ahead to Peterson. Peterson's shot's up and good for the Royals. 35 seconds to go. Caleb Holmes brings the ball in the front court. Means with the ball out front for the Blackhawks. Down low to Pierce. Timeout, Blackhawks. So with 16 seconds to go, Blackhawks trail by 3. Blackhawks are going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of War Eagle Conference basketball. The Hinton Blackhawks taking on the MMCRU Royals. 68-65 with 16.3 seconds to go. The Blackhawks will have the ball out of bounds, inbounded on their own end, as they try to tie this one up. Blackhawks have had several nail-biter games this year, and this one's no different. We'll see if they can come out on top. They've had a couple overtime games, too, in the course of this season. So Gavin Nelson will inbound the ball for the Blackhawks. Checking back in for the Royals will be Derek Goff, as Kyler Bork takes a seat. So Nelson inbounds the ball to Pierce. 14 seconds to go, and we're going to have a turnover. It'll be Royal basketball, and the Royals are going to call a timeout to think about what they want to do. So we'll take one with them. You got 13.3 seconds left. In the fourth quarter, the Royals lead by 3. We'll be right back after this commercial. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton varsity boys basketball. 13.3 seconds to go. Blackhawks trail by 3. It'll be Royals possession out of bounds in front of the Blackhawk bench. Blackhawks can foul on some of the line if they want to, but the Royals will be shooting 2 as the Blackhawks have reached their foul limit. Fastidious inbounds the ball over to Peterson. Goff tries to dribble through the press, and he's going to be fouled by number 20, Gavin Nelson. That'll be Gavin's 4th foul. 10.7 seconds left in the game, and Derek Goff, the sophomore, will be at the line shooting 2 for the Royals. If he makes either one of these, it makes it a 2-possession game, and Goff is a 62% free throw shooter on the year. So Derek Goff's first shot for the Royals is up and good. One timeout apiece for each of the Royals and the Blackhawks. Goff's second shot is up and good. That makes it a 5-point game with 10.7 seconds to go. Ball inbound to Means. Means brings the ball to front court for the Blackhawks. Caleb Holmes, 3-point shot. No good. In and out. Rebounded by Schnepp. And Schnepp holds it. And time's going to run out. There was some confusion there as they thought there was a foul, but there was not. And time runs out, and that's going to do it here as your Blackhawks are going to lose to the MMCRU Royals 70-65. We'll be back to wrap up the stats and your game coverage on Fuller Digital Solutions coverage of Hinton Blackhawk basketball right after this message.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Welcome back to Hinton, Iowa. As we just finished the game, your Blackhawks are going to lose 70-65 to the MMCRU Royals tonight. That's going to drop the Blackhawks to there's my standing. Sorry, I lost that for a second. So Blackhawks are going to drop to 7-9 on the season and 2-4 in the Wargo Conference. MMCRU is going to improve to 5-10 on the season and 2-5 in conference play. Leading scorers tonight for the Royals. Number 31, Derek Glock, led his team with 20 points tonight for the Royals. And for the Blackhawks, leading scorer was number 20, Gavin Nelson, 15 points, followed by Tate Litton at 11, and Caleb Holmes had 8. So one of the stories of tonight's game was Caleb Holmes was playing with an injury and was unable to produce the points like he normally does, coming in tonight averaging 20 points per game. He finishes the night with 8, but you got to give your tip the cap to the Royals as they played some great defense tonight and were able to make some shots of their own. So that's going to do it from Hinton tonight as the MMCRU Royals are able to get the victory 70-65 over the Hinton Blackhawks. Thank you for watching our coverage on Fuller Digital Solutions of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. We'll see you next time. Good night from Hinton.